It's minutes before a sales call and you hope you won't sound incompetent. You're literally running through the questions in your head, maybe even writing them down, hoping the buyer doesn't walk away with, just send something over and I'll have a look. That moment can feel so personal. It isn't. There is a deeper force at play here. Behavioral research is clear. Humans are far more driven to avoid loss than to pursue the gain. So buyers, they don't arrive open, they arrive guarded. They might want improvement, progress, a better outcome, but pain? That is the hand on the wheel that drives a decision. It shapes their emotional stance the moment the call begins. And that single principle alone can explain almost every difficult sales call you've ever had. When a buyer meets you for the first time, their nervous system is already on alert. Their amygdala is scanning for threat. Don't waste money, don't look naive, don't commit to the wrong thing. All of this is right before you've even started talking. And the defensive state is super active. That's why they stay vague, they avoid the budget, give polished answers instead of the honest, real things that actually will move the business in their business. It is not you. If you really think about it, you realize it's biology. And this is why calls fall flat, why you get surface level information, why you end up writing proposals for people who were never going to buy in the first place. Darling, you do not lack skill. You just happen to be speaking to a buyer in the defense mode. Now, imagine a call where the buyer actually opens up, where they tell you what's really happening, where they share their pressure, their constraints, their motives willingly. You might call it luck, but it isn't. It's actually the right questions asked at the right psychological moment. Do you want me to share 3 of them? Here goes. Most creatives open up with, "So, tell me about your project." It sounds absolutely harmless, but actually it forces the buyer to justify themselves. Justification triggers threat. Threat shuts them down. A better early question is, what's one thing you wish worked better than it currently does? You're not asking them to confess a failure. You're asking them to evaluate something external. Evaluation activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that is tied to reasoning. In that moment, you lower resistance without them even noticing. And when they receive that kind of a question, they will respond with something really valuable that actually will help the sales call. It might say something like, "Honestly, the thing that's been frustrating me is," and then they reveal all. The next trap is actually asking, "What's your goal?" You'll get a rehearsed answer, a safe answer. Their real motive stays buried. Instead, just ask something different. Ask this. If nothing changed in the next 6 months, what would start to worry you? This taps into the strongest driver of human behavior, loss aversion. You bypass ego. You bypass the facade. You get the actual pressure they're feeling. Real answers show up, like, "I can't keep undercharging. Our team is falling behind. We're hemorrhaging time." Now you got some real juiciness to work with. The final trap is asking, "So, is this something for you?" That question puts them in a corner where they have to protect themselves while also appeasing you at the same time. The safest answer becomes, "Let me think about it." And the moment they say that, the sale is gone. So try this instead. What would you need to feel to be completely confident in moving forward with a solution like this? This question removes pressure. It turns the decision into something you co-design with them. It reveals the exact objection that would have killed the sale later. And when it works, they'll tell you the truth. "I need clarity on time. I need to understand the investment. I need to know how much I'll be needing to be involved." Now you have something you can actually address. These 3 questions alone can change your sales calls. But these are only 3 out of 100. You can get the full arsenal of questions designed to lower resistance, build trust, and get buyers to tell you what you actually need to know. If you want calls that feel collaborative instead of draining, get the 100 questions. They'll totally shift the dynamic from "let me think about it" to actual decisions. And they shift how buyers see you too, not as an order taker, but as a consultant who leads the conversation.